So, okay. A couple days ago, I did a video, and I would like to recap it Cliff's Notes style. Roseanne Barr. Female, comedian, Trump supporter, #1 show on broadcast television. Right? She sends out a tweet in an Ambien-fueled haze. I mean, who can really blame her? Everybody's heard the stories about Ambien, right? Apparently, she takes some Ambien. She's sleep tweeting. And she sends out that one of Obama's people that work for him, I don't know if it was a cabinet member or not, I don't really know much about this other person at all. But she tweets out that that person, if the Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes had a baby, that person. Right? Now, is it a funny joke? Nah, I really don't think so. I think if you're a racist person, you find that funny. Sorry, for those of you who don't think that that was a racist comment, I think racist people find that funny. I think normal people find it funny that she would say that and then blame it on Ambien and the whole situation. Personally, me personally, I just find everything about this situation to be, comical. The tweet itself, I wasn't offended by the tweet. I think Planet of the Apes is a great movie. And I don't particularly care for the Muslim Brotherhood. But really, it's not even the people in the Muslim Brotherhood. It's just their whole, kill everybody that's not Muslim thing. I don't really like that. Anyways, so, there you go. It's kind of funny. I don't know, I guess. But at least I can see, where the joke is. Right? I get the concept of the joke. This thing that's really bad, this thing that can be taken as really racist, throw it together, bad black person. Funny. Right? Whatever. If you're racist, I think you'd find it hysterical. Because to a racist, I could imagine that would be hysterical. Like how I can understand how females find female comedians funny. No woman's funny. You don't understand comedy. So you all think each other are funny because you don't understand that you're not. Right? I've gone through this many a time. We didn't really go through it with Amy Schumer because I didn't really need to point that shit out. We did kind of go through it a little bit, I think, in one video where I talked about Eliza Schlesinger. No, not funny. And I love Roseanne. Think she's hysterical. Right? I think her, not only as a person, but as a comedian, is hysterical. I've never seen her do anything intentionally funny that didn't make me laugh. Even the fucking singing the national anthem. In the beginning of it, I was kind of like, oh no, bitch, what are you doing? And I thought it was funny, and then it went on and on and on, and then I kind of was like, okay. The joke was told for too long. Anyways, so, she does that shit, right? And immediately, network, boom, fired. Done. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Fuck you, bitch. She said that shit on Twitter. And she apologized. She blamed it on Ambien and apologized. And, people didn't want to take her apology. And I can understand that. I can see both sides of this. I can see the whole Ambien argument. And I can also see that throwing out an Ambien argument is kind of an excuse, and you should just go, look, all right, man, look, I'm sorry, I said it. Well, I guess she did kind of go, it was on Ambien last night, and I don't even fucking know how she apologized. Never heard the apology. I heard she's blaming Ambien. So, whatever. She's done. Fuck it. Fuck that you have the #1 show on TV. We don't give a shit. You're done, bitch? No. So, all that goes through. She apologizes, throws out the ambient excuse. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't care that CBD is perfectly legal and fine. No. So, whatever. Anyways, yeah. Fuck her. Shit's done. So then today I hear about this.
Ivanka Trump, who works at the White House, chose to post the second most oblivious tweet we've seen this week. You know, Ivanka, that's a beautiful photo of you and your child, but let me just say, one mother to another, do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless cunt.
The cunt heard round the world. Oh, man. So she says that about Ivanka Trump. And everybody goes fucking crazy. Because she called Ivanka Trump
cunt
on cable. Now, Samantha Bee.
Feckless cunt.
Samantha Bee is...
Feckless cunt.
God damn it. Samantha Bee is a comedian. And...
Feckless cunt.
Samantha Bee is a comedian. She has a cable TV show, late night program, right? And she says this about the first daughter on late night cable TV. Now, look. Ivanka works in the White House. Ivanka's part of that whole thing. She works for her dad. Dad's the president. You know? Means you're open to shit. Samantha Bee,
Feckless cunt.
called her a very bad, nasty thing on TV. Right? Now, Roseanne tweeted something on Twitter. In her spare time. Not on the fucking TV show. Samantha Bee, not on Twitter, on TV, calls Ivanka Trump.
Feckless cunt.
Yes, exactly, Samantha. So, hey, what are you going to do about it? You know? You kind of got to wonder. Is racism on Twitter so much worse than, I don't know, what would they call it? Gender violence? Gendered violence? I guess woman-on-woman violence is what they would consider it. Violence of words, word violence. Against the president's daughter, mind you. You gotta wonder if the Secret Service is gonna get in on this, because violence against the president's daughter, that is the domain of the Secret Service. One would think they're there for her protection. They should have shot her before she could finish that horrible word she said. Now, I mean, come on. I think it's in poor taste what both of them did. I honestly don't think either of them should have lost their show. I don't think Roseanne should have lost her show. I don't think Samantha Bee should lose her show. I think the market should decide. I can't imagine that Samantha Bee has ginormous fucking ratings, but she seems to be in this kind of controversy a lot, so I may be wrong. She may have the #1 show on TNT. But that ain't nowhere near the #1 show on ABC. Prime time, bitches. Like, Samantha Bee does in a season what Roseanne did her first fucking show back. Numbers wise. Like, audience members. And mind you, you're pretty much counting Samantha Bee's audience over and over and over again. Whereas that other audience was all different people. So, yeah. But like, the difference inherent is, if you're a racist person, I can understand why you think that the Roseanne joke is hysterical, because it's the Planet of the Ape reference to a black person. That's the punch. So if you're racist, you think that's funny. But I don't get the joke with Samantha Bee. She called her
Feckless cunt.
Where's the joke? I don't know if she said it was a joke. I'm not entirely sure if she said it was a joke. But she's supposed to be...
Feckless cunt.
She's supposed to be a comedian. Not...
Feckless cunt.
Okay, that was kind of funny. Now, where's the joke in that? Right? Well, what they don't show you on the news, what the problem isn't. It isn't the joke, it's the dirty word. But what I thought was really fucked up was the punchline of that particular joke. You want to hear it?
Feckless cunt. He listens to you. Put on something tight and low cut and tell your father to fucking stop it.
Now, see, for my part, the suggestion of incest between the president and his daughter, and not only that, but in such a way as to manipulate the president into enacting not Ivanka's desires of policy, because honestly I don't even know what it is, but I imagine that she's in line with her father, because she's part of the whole fucking group, right? She's trying to get her to do that shit for her beliefs. That's kind of fucked up. I don't know. I think it's a poor joke. I can understand that if you're one of those people that just absolutely and utterly hates Trump and believes everything they're told about him that's bad, because you can't believe anything good about him, because the man is the devil incarnate. I can see how if you're one of those people, as far as I'm concerned, equally despicable as racist, I can understand why you'd think that that joke's funny. I get that there's a punchline there. What I don't get is why that isn't the topic of discussion. Why the suggestion of incest between president and daughter is not somehow more egregious than...
Feckless cunt.
I mean, I'm just asking the fucking question here. Where are our priorities exactly? Is it because the leftists are the only ones that would really... Did they go that route because they knew that the left was going to go, well, yeah, he fucks his daughter, and then that was just going to be like another thing? Or did they not? Did they go with just the dirty word route because they figured, we got you at your own game this time? Because we always complain about the fucking horrible things that you say, and nothing happens because you all just go, yeah, and we said it, and we would do. But now that we can go, dirty word. I don't know. But I think the whole thing is just kind of ridiculous. And I think that everybody's really harping on the dirty word when to my mind, the suggestion of incest Why don't you tease your daddy? Get him to vote the way I want him to. I don't know, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but where I come from, if it's suggested at a bar late at night that maybe you fuck your daughter, let's just say those are generally the fights that I go, that one's going to be too tough to break up. I'm staying out of it. Just saying.